Hi guys, as requested, I'm gonna be reviewing a full day of eating by Kiernan and Fagan.
Good morning, guys. So I was just sipping on my black coffee, but I feel like I haven't filmed a tradition.
Black coffee. Almost every what I eat on a day, full day of eating, whatever video starts with some kind of coffee, just toxic seed water. You just adrenalize your body, and that's because you're not eating naturally. You have no actual energy, and that's why you need the adrenaline, just stress hormones that keep you alive. Fake energy. It's just so horrible.
Day in the life video in so damn long, and that's just because I've been so ridiculously busy.
Is it just me, or is he faking his voice? It just sounds strange, as if you're acting, you know what I mean?
I just watched the first episode of The Penguin the other day, right when it released, and I already know that's going to be one of my favorite shows of all time, just because I love the Batman so much and Matt Reeves' cinematography.
I've never heard of it, but I know what Batman is. That's interesting, because usually kids that grow up watching Superman, Batman, whatever garbage, and that's probably most kids today, or at least in the 90s, 2000s, they would end up wanting to become bodybuilders or achieve some kind of unnatural physiques, do a lot of unnatural stuff, activities, just have unnatural bodies, because they've been brainwashed as children. The main reason people asked me to review his video is because they said that he's not a bad looking guy, why does he work out? Because I always say that either you're bad looking or short. That's the main reasons why you work out. That's the main reasons. It's not the only reasons. You can also simply be brainwashed. You can simply believe that you will look better if you work out. It can be as simple as that. You can be pretty alright looking, but still believe that you will look even better if you work out. Yeah, that's it. It can be also a lot of other insecurities, stuff that we cannot even see because of clothes. It could be so much, but it's just usually the case. Usually in the gym you will see below average height and face people, but not only.
So I'm super excited for these next episodes to come out, but I've also been watching all the Harry Potter movies for basically my first time. I've watched like one or two when I was younger, but I don't really remember it much at all. So I just finished the 6th one last night, and I was up till like almost 4 in the morning. I basically got no sleep just because I took so much pre-workout for my leg day yesterday, but I've been banging out all these Harry Potter movies. Anyway, I'm driving down to the beach right now because I've been doing about 20 to 40 minutes of cardio almost every single day. I'll just go on long walks. I don't do any running or anything like that because walking is the best for fat loss anyway, and it just feels good getting outside, getting your steps in. So I'm gonna go on a little beach walk right now.
Yeah, it's just a typical bodybuilder routine. You eat too much food, then you have too much fat, and then you want to burn the fat. And all that you really do is just reduce your lifespan and create wrinkles, instead of simply eating sufficient food so that you don't need to do anything extra to lose any extra weight. Because the extra weight is only created because you eat extra food.
It's been 50 to 60 degrees and raining pretty much every day. So today's the first day I've seen sunlight in literally 2 weeks. Look at that.
That's messed up. You do need sunlight, and the reason you don't have sunlight is clearly because of geoengineering. Yeah, well, that's what we see there. I don't know where he lives, but it looks pretty nice there.
Average fasted cardio enthusiast.
Oh my god, man. That is just insane. What the hell, man? I was kind of shocked when I saw that. It looks so abnormal. Look at how thin the bones are, the knees, and then look at the legs, and completely unnatural. He can't probably even run. Yeah, oh, he was lying to people because didn't he say that he's gonna go for a walk because it's better for fat loss? No, it's because he can't run. You can't run with those kind of legs. You're essentially disabled by definition of the word. That's what it is, bodily disability, those kind of huge muscles. I used to train my legs a lot when I went to the gym back in the day, and I could never lose those muscles in the legs. They're still pretty huge, and that's horrible. I really don't wish it upon anybody. I really don't recommend ever working out your legs. It's horrible to have those kind of muscles. You're always gonna have this big mass there. It's really terrible. Like never work out in general, obviously, but definitely never do legs. It's by far the worst. Maybe lower legs a little bit if you want to, but upper legs are just the stupidest thing ever to work out. Literally useless muscles.
That's fucked. I literally have Olympia level fucking quad shreds. No matter how hard I bulk, I just don't put on a single ounce of fat in my arms or legs. But I literally just need way more size. Like I wish I held more fat in my legs so it's just more evenly distributed throughout my body. But yeah, my legs are always looking crazy regardless.
Sausage with eggs? It could be worse.
We have 6 eggs cooking up right now, and I threw in 4 of these apple maple breakfast sausages. These things taste absolutely insane. So for breakfast today, I have eggs and sausage. I added some cheese in there, and then I have 2 golden kiwis, and I've been making these.
Seeing as you eat cooked meat anyway, sausage sometimes has parts of the animal which you wouldn't regularly eat. Of course, nowadays they also even add seeds into the sausages to fill them up. Maybe those are alright. There's nothing necessarily wrong with sausages as such, the way they used to be made, but it's just because today there's a lot of fillers and of course a lot of preservatives and whatnot, some harmful chemicals for sure. And then you have the eggs and some kiwis. Kiwis have oxalates, shouldn't overconsume those.
Protein pumpkin overnight oats, and this is probably my favorite food at the moment because I just love pumpkin in general, but I'm going to show you guys how to make this when I'm done eating. Ready? OG YouTube transition.
It's really not such a bad meal. It's slightly overcooked, I would say, but could be worse when you compare it to other bodybuilders. It's only the oats, really, which is the absolute slave food. Just some garbage seeds with glyphosate, which makes you infertile, but then again, in his case, because of the drugs, right now he's for sure infertile. Maybe he can still save himself.
I just downed that breakfast in literally sub 5 minutes because my appetite has been so insane recently since I've been maintaining single-digit body fat for around like 4 to 5 months now. I just have the craziest appetite. I actually ate 6,000 calories yesterday, and I'll probably do around 4,000 to 5,000 today, but let me show you guys how
Yeah, because you have insanely much stress in your life, obviously.
to make these pumpkin protein overnight oats.
Also, when you eat cooked food, you get probably half of the calories. So if you eat 6,000 calories, you would maybe get 3,000 at most.
So we're gonna do 1 cup of oats, 1 tablespoon of
Man, you literally have seeds in front of you and you put that in the jar and actually eat it. And how stupid can a human being get?
chia seeds. We're just gonna fill this thing up with some Fairlight.
Man, chia seeds would have to be ground up for you to get anything out of them. And you don't want to get anything out of them, obviously, because it's seeds. But chia seeds just go through you, literally. They're indigestible. It doesn't matter how many you eat. Eat a kilogram of chia seeds, they will just go through you. You just get nothing out of them. Which is, in a way, good, because then you also don't get the toxins and anti-nutrients out of them. At least, not very many, very few.
Milk. 1 scoop of Gorilla's pumpkin spice protein. And we're just gonna toss in the canned pumpkin.
These protein powders have microplastics, and these microplastics have been found in the plaque of the arteries. So the more stuff you consume with microplastics, such as protein powders, the sooner you will have a heart attack. That's one of the reasons why bodybuilders have heart attacks.
Almond extract. Don't be shy. And then we have the sugar-free maple syrup. This is a cheat code right here. Cinnamon and salt. And we will throw this.
Salt has been proven to kill your cells.
In the fridge for tomorrow. Well, how much caffeine is in this bad boy? Serving size is 2 scoops, so in 2 scoops there's, I believe it, 600 mgs of caffeine. Fucked.
I don't know who this other guy is. I'm gonna assume that it's his brother. That guy is for sure better looking. The other guy is just kind of whatever. But yeah, that guy for sure, well, both of them don't need to work out, obviously. Nobody needs to, but as far as the typical beliefs about bodybuilding go, he for sure doesn't need to whatsoever because he's good looking enough. It just makes zero sense. What I mean is that he shouldn't even have the thoughts of working out. But yeah, you can be brainwashed. You can even be brainwashed through Batman alone.
Cheers. Cheers, bro. All-time push day. Shit. I feel a little bit of that immediately. You drink that much caffeine that quick. Holy shit. I know, right? It's good for the soul.
Oh my god, I get it now. I thought, what is it? What does it remind me of? He's faking the voice of Batman. You hear it? He's totally faking the voice of Batman. Wow, he got so brainwashed that he ended up trying to achieve that kind of a body and even faked the voice. Wow, that's really sad. Oh my god.
Temporarily. I'm your Uber driver. Fuck in. I didn't order an Uber.
You see, now he talks normally. Oh my god, totally faked the voice for the video. Talking like Batman. Oh my god, this is pathetic.
Yeah, you did. Let's go. Fucking 2,000 calorie Dunkin' Donut consumer.
You hear? Now he talks normally. Oh my god, man. This is so nuts.
Those were 200 calorie coffees. Yeah, 200. And I don't start driving until I at least get a minimum of a $10 tip. Oh my god, bro. Here's my fucking rear view mirror, goddammit.
Look at the guy's face on the right side. Why would he work out? It's just such nonsense, man. I don't know how tall they are, but they don't look like they are short. They're probably above average in height, right? I wonder if I can find out online. Let me check. He's 6'3", which is something around 190 centimeters. For sure, obviously above average in height. And from what it says online, they are only 22 years old. That's very surprising. I thought that they are around 30. But that's because of the drugs. The drugs and the working out ages you like crazy. Wow, man, this is such a crazy wasted potential. They could have just, well, the guy on the right anyway, could have just been a good-looking tall guy.
Oh, the Delta's win.
Is that a witch house? No, right? They listen to good music.
I think we're gonna do some assisted reps right now.
These kind of bodies really just look disgusting pretty much. They really ruined their bodies. They already look so old. Their looks are gonna be gone very soon, seeing as they already look so aged. 3, 4, 5 years, they're gonna look 10 plus years older. Gonna look like guys in their 40s, 50s already. It's just already gonna be over in their 20s. That's really messed up.
Just got a new Gymshark package sent out to me in the mail, and looks like they have a bunch of new stuff for the fall. So we have these like flannel pajama pants with the waistband, and some of these flannels are looking sick. We have the green one here. This orange one is pretty fresh. Ooh, shit, that yellow stitching is clean. That's probably my favorite one. Wow, that's fresh. We have this. Fuck, that looks good. And
How can a human being look at stupid man-made clothes and say that it looks good? It's such a girly thing to do, because usually girls do that in their videos. It's almost never guys. Maybe he's promoting Gymshark stuff. He has some kind of affiliation with them. Yeah, okay, then I guess I can understand. But to look at stupid t-shirts and say, oh wow, this looks good, oh wow, this. Come on, man, just stop it, snap out of it, Jesus.
it's like a raised texture too, the chalk splatter.
It just makes it all worse because he's faking his voice. If it wasn't that, the video would be okay-ish. It's a little bit hard to watch it. You don't have to do that for your viewers, or he has some kind of insecurity, but I don't know where it comes from. Is it just pure brainwashing? It can't be. You can't get brainwashed. He's insecure about something. I don't know if it's something about his body, which we cannot see, or something else, but there's something. Because there's no way that you would go all the way to use the drugs, go to the gym all the time, and then even fake your own voice. That's some very deep insecurity.
Shark logo t-shirt, and it has like a cool like rubbery texture to it. That is sick. I've just been chilling since the gym. I've been absolutely exhausted, but I'm gonna show you my last 2 meals of the day so you guys can see a full day of eating on the bulk at 4,000 calories. Right here we have 1 pound of 93.7 ground beef cooking up.
93.7, 7% fat, that's bad already, but okay, you use drugs, so you don't care about hormones, but you will eventually. And cooking ground meat is a stupid idea because you destroy it completely. You destroy pretty much 50 to 80% of the calories and micronutrients. There's just almost nothing left in cooked ground meat.
And in the oven, whoa, Dog City, we have the sweet potatoes, which are just about done. So I'm going to show you guys.
Sweet potatoes, if you eat them now and then, nothing's going to happen, but they're pretty high in oxalates compared to normal potatoes. If you want to eat potatoes for whatever reason, just eat the normal ones.
What I'm going to make out of this. All right, we have our...
That looks super unappetizing, close to disgusting. Just some super overcooked dry meat with tons of potatoes, like a plant-based meal, because it's like 80% potatoes.
Half pound of beef with 1 unit of a sweet potato, and then we're going to top it off with cinnamon.
What? Cinnamon is super toxic, and how does that even fit together? That's super strange.
I already put a bunch of salt in there, and then the sugar.
Salt is also toxic, as I said.
Free maple syrup coming back out again. Shit's insane. Then we're gonna have the pumpkin spice limited edition premier protein with this. Insane meal. All right, I'm about to eat my final meal of the day, and I just calculated my calories. Came out to 4,100 calories, 280 grams of protein. I did have a muffin before the gym, which I forgot.
4,100? So in reality, less than 2,000? Doesn't matter if you're on drugs. If you would want to naturally, so to speak, achieve any kind of physique even close to that, which you can't, but maybe something somewhat close to that, then you would have to eat double as much food. Or you could just eat natural food in its raw, natural state. If you eat a lot of liver, if you're lucky you get blood also, but mostly organs, you can gain a lot of muscle. Of course, nobody can gain muscle. All that you can do is maintain muscle.
I did have that, but the final meal of the day, we have a little bit of pineapple, which I've been eating, and some coconut chicken. This Thai coconut chicken right here, this shit is so good with the coconut rice. So that's going to conclude. At
least he eats meat with every meal, as far as I remember, or almost every. Yeah, it's cooked. Over 50% of the nutrients are gone, including the calories, the macronutrients, but Yeah, also rice with arsenic. Yeah, it's kind of garbage slave food, but maybe slightly better. At least he doesn't eat any leafy greens, those green vegetables, as far as I could see. That's good. Those are really the unhealthiest part. Maybe seeds are unhealthier, but yeah, it's definitely one of the unhealthiest parts of a typical bodybuilder's diet. That's what I always see in these videos. But that's one good thing, yeah.
The full day of eating. So the goal for End of This Bulk is to get up to 225 pounds. I'm sitting around 212 pounds right now, so I really have just over 10 pounds to go. And
just more drugs. That's how you will get there. Not with this food. Not by consuming less than 2,000 calories a day.
I'm going to take it extremely slow, try to do that over the next 6 months, and put on some quality tissue and size while staying as lean as possible. So,
well, you're not going to put it on. What you mean is you're going to pump yourself up to the point where you're at this level, where your body is that stressed. And then depending on how much you work out and how many drugs you use, you will maybe go down again. Because it's a very unnatural physique, it's very stressful for your organs, especially your heart, and your body just wants to get back to its natural state. Yeah. How much of this unnatural weight you maintain purely depends on how much more you stress yourself.
Yeah, road to 225 pounds.
I just wanted to show you some videos. This one's from 3 years ago.
From the surfboard. Let's hope this goes well.
Completely different voice. It's so pathetic. This one's from just 1 year ago.
Currently waiting for sunset right now.
Oh my god, man. I don't know when he started this. He's totally trying to fake a Batman voice. He always had a different voice in every video. Up until just now. It's just so dumb to do it. You were asking for my opinion as to why they work out. I believe that it's because they possibly, who knows, didn't have a father growing up, or the father didn't show them a lot of love, which is the case a lot of times today because of the way parents are. And because of that, he looked up to Batman. And that's why he started using the drugs and also faking his voice even at the end. Which is, in a way, even more pathetic. Yeah. The physique is even somewhat understandable, but that's when you're just completely fake. He just saw this cartoon character, this fake physique. He had nobody to look up to, and that's why kids end up watching Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. All of these characters were created for children without fathers or so-called father figures. And then of course you want to be like them. Understandable, naturally, you look up to somebody. In nature you learn how to hunt from your family, especially your father, but in this case they learn how to be fake, and then they want to be like them, but you can't be like them naturally, because it's as unnatural as a physique can get, which is why you end up using drugs. You become a drug addict. So this is what we saw. A day of what a junkie does, just faking his whole life. I can understand why he works out facially even. He's just kind of whatever. The other guy, I don't know if it was his brother or friend, that guy actually is good looking, I would say. And he's also tall, if he's about the same height, and that's what it looked like. And why he works out, maybe the same reason. If they are brothers, then for sure anyway. If they grew up in the same family. If you would only understand that he's only gonna, both of them are only gonna ruin their life. They're only gonna ruin their bodies, their health. They're gonna look a lot older. They're only gonna become more unattractive. And as I always say, that's all that you can get out of a gym. A more unattractive body. That's it. There's nothing else. Thanks for watching.